Hello, and welcome to Jeopardy! Let's meet today's contestants. First, a data scientist from San Francisco, California, returning champion Jessica Martinez. Next, a high school history teacher from Chicago, Illinois, Ben Carter. And finally, a librarian from Austin, Texas, Emily Davis. I'm your host, and this is Jeopardy! We begin, as always, with the Jeopardy! Round contestants, you know the drill. We have 6 categories for you today. They are world capitals, classic literature, science potpourri, 90s pop music, American history, and finally, a foodie's dictionary. Jessica, as our returning champion, you'll start us off. World capitals for 200, please. The answer is, this European capital is known as the City of 100 Spires. Ben, what is Prague? That is correct. You're on the board. Pick again. Let us try science potpourri for 400. The answer there. This is the term for the process by which plants use sunlight to synthesize foods from carbon dioxide and water. Emily, what is photosynthesis? Correct? Now it's your turn to choose. Classic literature for 600. The answer is In Pride and Prejudice.
This is the name of the wealthy bachelor who moves into the nearby estate of Netherfield Park, Jessica, who is Mr. Bingley.
Charles Bingley is the man.
Back to you, Jessica.
Let us go with 90s pop music for 400. The answer? This girl group famously sang If You Want Nah Be My Lover. Gotta Get With My Friends. Ben, who are the Spice Girls? You got it? You're bored? American history for 800? The answer? He was the primary author of the Declaration of Independence. Emily, who is Thomas Jefferson? Correct again? Let us stay with American history for 1,000. Here it is. This 1803 acquisition from France doubled the size of the United States. Jessica, what is the Louisiana Purchase? That's right. It was a massive land deal. We have a daily double. Ben, you found it under a foodie's dictionary for 600. You're currently at $600. Jessica leads with 1,600 and Emily has 1,000. How much would you like to wager? All of it. A true daily double. Here's the clue for $1,200. This French term describes the rich, caramelized drippings of meat and vegetables that are stuck to the bottom of a pan after cooking. Take your time. What is fond? Fond is correct. You double up to $1,200. That was a big one. And that sound means the Jeopardy round is over. What a great first round. Let's check the scores. Jessica is in the lead with $2,400. Ben is right behind her with $2,000. And Emily is not far off with $1,800. It's anyone's game as we head into Double Jeopardy. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Jeopardy! The contestants are ready for the Double Jeopardy round. The categories are Shakespeare's Women, On the Map, Inventions of the 20th Century, Oscar-winning directors, The Animal Kingdom, and Famous Last Words. Jessica, you have control of the board. Shakespeare's Women for 400. The answer, she is the tragic heroine of Romeo and Juliet. Ben, who is Juliet? Correct. On the Map for 800. The answer, this is the longest river in the world, flowing northward through northeastern Africa. Emily, what is the Nile? Right. Inventions of the 20th Century for 1,200. The answer. Invented in 1903 by the Wright brothers, this machine changed travel forever. Jessica, what is the airplane? Yes. Oscar-winning directors for 1,600. The answer. He won the Best Director Oscar for Schindler's List and Saving Private Ryan. Ben, who is Steven Spielberg? That's him. The Animal Kingdom for 2,000. The answer, this is the only mammal capable of true sustained flight. Emily, what is a bat? Correct. Let us try Famous Last Words for 1,200. The answer, this Roman emperor is said to have uttered, the die is cast as he crossed the Rubicon. Jessica, who is Julius Caesar? Indeed, and there's our second daily double. It's under Shakespeare's Women for 1,600. And Jessica, you found it again. You're leading with $5,600. Ben has $4,000, and Emily has $4,600. It's a very tight game. What will you wager? $2,000. Okay, for a potential total of $7,600, here is your clue. In The Merchant of Venice. This intelligent and resourceful heiress disguises herself as a male lawyer named Balthazar, who is Portia. Portia is correct. A very important wager pays off. You're now at 7,600. Let's go to inventions of the 20th century for 2,000. The answer is Sir Alexander Fleming. Accidental discovery of this in 1928 revolutionized medicine. Ben, what is penicillin? Correct, you needed that one. 1 minute remaining in the round. Emily, pick a category. I'm the map for 2,000. The answer. This mountain range separates Europe from Asia, Ben. What are the Ural Mountains? Correct again? Let's try the animal kingdom for 1,600. The answer. This large, flightless bird, native to Australia, is the second largest bird in the world by height. Jessica, what is an emu? Right. Famous last words for 2,000. Here's the clue. According to his wife, his last words were, "I'm losing it," just before he was assassinated in 1980. Emily, who is John Lennon? That is correct. Tay, and that sound signals the end of a very competitive double Jeopardy round. Let's look at those scores. Emily is in third place with $6,600. Ben is in second with $8,400. And our champion Jessica is in the lead with $11,200. This sets us up for a fascinating Final Jeopardy. We'll find out who our champion will be right after the break. Welcome back. It's time for Final Jeopardy. Contestants, take a look at our final category for today. 19th century American poets. A fascinating topic. I'll read the clue. You'll have 30 seconds to write down your response, and don't forget to make your wagers. Here's the clue. Best known for her reclusive nature. Only a handful of her nearly 1,800 poems were published during her lifetime. Good luck. Let's see what our contestants have written. Emily, you have $6,600. Your response is "Who is Emily Dickinson?" and you wagered $6,000. That is correct. Your total is now $12,600. A strong position. Now to Ben with $8,400. You also wrote down "Who is Emily Dickinson?" That is correct, and your wager is $8,000. That brings you up to $16,400. You've taken the lead for now. Finally, our returning champion, Jessica. She has $11,200. Her response: "Who is Emily Dickinson?" She is also correct. It all comes down to her wager. To win, she needs to have wagered at least $5,201. Let's see. She wagered $6,000. That gives her a final score of $17,200. Jessica Martinez, you are our Jeopardy champion once again with a two-day total of $45,200. What a game. Ben and Emily, you played wonderfully. We hope to see you again. For all of us here at Jeopardy, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.